All right, the John Durham report yesterday unequivocally stated there was never any Russian collusion with former President Donald Trump. Mr. Trump was completely exonerated. The whole thing was a Hillary Clinton campaign setup. And the Democratic high command at the time, President Obama, then Vice President Biden, then Attorney General Loretta Lynch, then former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, and then FBI Director James Comey, all knew it was a campaign ploy. They were briefed on it. The FBI was the linchpin of this Russian hoax. The CIA and other intel agencies were willing players. In short, it was a fiasco. Even the FBI now apologizing for their misbehavior. That's from the Durham report. Now, I want to make this point. Mr. Trump was impeached by the Democratic House over this monumental Democratic scam. Fortunately, he was acquitted in the Senate, but he had to suffer before, during, and even after his administration from the scattershot Democratic attacks on his integrity from dopes like Adam Schiff, who fortunately was censored yesterday by the House for his misdeeds. Now, I want to note that Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene is on the warpath to impeach President Biden over the Burisma bribery scandal. Now, let me quote from Ms. Greene's interview with Breitbart News yesterday. Quote, "We now know on the Oversight Committee, through our investigation, that he took a $5 million bribe from a Ukrainian oligarch in order to get Viktor Shokin fired, the prosecutor that was investigating Burisma. We have bank records after bank records after bank records showing that money was transferred, wire transferred in from all kinds of countries all over the world, from all kinds of foreign nationals and businesses and state governments into the fake LLC, paying the Biden family members. Everyone knows this. But for some reason, Republicans in Congress can't even start the process of impeachment." All right. Now, I believe that my friend Marjorie Taylor Greene is on the right track. If these allegations are proven, this is an impeachable offense. A pay-for-play policy change of any kind, but especially from a foreign national, is a treasonous action and therefore qualifies for the impeachment benchmark of high crimes and misdemeanors. However, I don't think the evidentiary proof has yet caught up with the allegations. Now, because of the fine investigatory work of James Comer and his Oversight Committee, along with House member Jim Jordan and his Judiciary Committee, they've uncovered FBI documents that no one knew about. And the FBI, which even after this Russian hoax fiasco, continues its cover-up of all Biden misdeeds to this day, brother, father, son, whatever, their political obstructionism is beyond belief. Hunter Biden's influence peddling and money laundering schemes that have come to light through these Treasury suspicious activity reports look an awful lot like a straightforward mafioso racketeering enterprise. And the allegation of 17 telephone calls, 2 with then Vice President Biden and 15 with son Hunter, has come to light. But we don't have the tapes yet. And the so-called Ukrainian Burisma oligarch is nowhere to be found. He's on the lam somewhere. So there is more important work to be done. The case to impeach Joe Biden is not yet buttoned down. Metaphorically speaking, the suit looks like it'll fit. We picked out a matching tie. The shirt goes over the shoulders and arms, but the front buttons are, as yet, still undone. There was never any evidence supporting an FBI investigation of Donald Trump in the Russian hoax story. No evidence. But there's a lot of evidence accumulating right now in the Biden-Burisma bribery story. So I'll just say Marjorie Taylor Greene is on to something. Just saying.